Alright guys, so this is really weird for me to say, but I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I stopped applying these generic, I guess you could say, cookie cutter self-improvement tips. I'm talking about the get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I'm talking about the don't be on your phone for the first hour or two of the day. I'm talking about make sure you go on a morning walk the moment you wake up. I'm talking about make sure you meditate. I'm talking about, oh, make sure you read a book a week. All of those things. I'm not gonna hate on these tips because I have done these things. But I will say, I actually stopped applying these tips for the past 2 months of my life. And my life has gone significantly better. I think your mental health, your physical health is super important and critical. But I also believe that there are stages in your life when you could kind of get away with putting it in the back burner and not prioritizing it so much because you have bigger obligations and responsibilities to attend to. In my case, that's what's going on with my life right now. I am not anywhere close where I want to be. I'd like to be at this position where I can work pretty much anywhere around the world. Digital nomad, laptop lifestyle, kind of income. You kind of get the idea. I have to work extremely hard to get there. So if I want to accomplish my goals where I'm financially free, I can go wherever I want, I could buy whatever I want, I could retire my mom, then I have to work extremely hard. I cannot just be sitting there for the first hour of my day thinking, oh, I'm not gonna go on my phone because, oh, I need to prioritize my mental health. The moment I get up, I get on my phone, I check the crypto markets, I check how everything is doing, I check messages. If anyone is texting me, I'm texting my friends who are also interested in making money. I'm asking them, how's your Shopify store doing? I'm asking them, oh, how are the crypto markets doing? What's your next play? What do you think about this? I'm already in motion the first hour that I wake up within my day. I just want to debunk that whole thing of not being on your phone for the first hour of the day. Yeah, sure, that could help your mental health, but it's costing me so much time and it's costing me so much opportunity because I could be spending that time, which I have been doing, spending the first hour of my day already focused on creating money. At least in my case, I prioritize crypto, as you guys see on my Instagram stories. It's what I've been doing since 2019 and I'm really cracking down on it now. Another thing that I recommended before and like pretty much everyone recommend as well is getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep. I actually cut down the amount of hours I sleep significantly. I actually only get around 3 to 5 hours of sleep. And that may not be the best thing for my physical health, but this is just temporary. I'm young and I can handle it. Reason why I've been cutting down on my sleep is because I need to get up earlier and I need to stay up later. I need to get up earlier so I can get my fitness goals out of the way, make sure I could get to the gym, get my body in motion, build that momentum for the day. And I need to stay up late at night because fortunately, thank you God that I have a job, but because I am confined to a location in my 9 to 5, I cannot completely do whatever I want. So the only times that I can work on my side projects, such as this YouTube channel, or do more in-depth research on the finance markets, crypto markets, and just kind of play catch up in the world of entrepreneurship, the only time that I do have is after hours, after work. So to maximize the amount of things that I could get done in one day, I have cut back my sleep significantly. So I'm pretty much going against all of the things that I've been preaching for in this YouTube channel. But I will say my life has significantly improved. I feel way more driven because I am accomplishing way more things in a shorter amount of time. Now, it's not anywhere close to where I want to be, but it is a hell of a lot quicker than what I was doing before. I was focusing on the routine more than I was actually focusing on trying to achieve. For those of you guys who know, I'm a huge advocate for books. And this is super weird for me to say, but my life has actually significantly improved from not reading any books, at least for the past 2 months. Reason I say this is because once you get to this point where you've read enough books, and even if you keep reading more books, not everything will apply to your life right away. A lot of these books are just kind of like good to knows. They kind of open up your insight a little bit more. They kind of widen your perspective. But At the end of the day, not everything that you learn is directly applicable to your current life situation. Once I stopped prioritizing reading, once I stopped, hitting the books, it freed up more time to actually go out there and take action just in the real world, in real life. And that experience, in my opinion, is so much more valuable than just kind of reading pages from a book. So I'm probably going to get a little bit of heat for this because I do have friends who like to read books that, are also into this self-improvement space. But from what I've been experiencing lately, my life has been on a way faster trajectory just by taking action and learning from the feedback that, these experiences give me. I'm still a big proponent for books. Don't read too much where you become like a self-help junkie where you're just constantly reading. These things are good for you, but you also have to know when to switch these on and when to switch these off. So the way I see it with my life is that if I want to accomplish certain things, I have to be on the more extreme end, and I can sacrifice these things for now. I think that's what it is. I'm just getting really tired of all these self-improvement videos that are telling you to prioritize your sleep, prioritize your meditations, your books. All of these things, they're very helpful for you. But if you're anything like me, I am not in a position where I can afford to spend the time to do those things. I am not anywhere close to where I want to be. So I have to maximize all my time and effort into actually getting things done. So if there's any overall advice that I can give you that's an actionable step for you to take, I would say stop focusing on these routines so much. Stop focusing on the process and just focus on the action that will actually give you a net return or something that will get you closer to the results that you want to achieve. That's all I have for you guys in today's video. It's a little bit of a weird one, but it is something that's been on my mind, and it is something that's helped improve my life significantly, at least for these past 2 months. So hope you took away something from it. I'll see you guys on the next one.